Is it possible that in the middle of an industry known for its toughness, calculated strategies, and quiet rivalries, there emerges a figure who is simply too sincere to play by the rules, and without realizing it, their seemingly small action ends up shaking global public perception? That question now points to one name that has once again become the center of attention: Jeon Jungkook. An action that, to some, may seem trivial, simply following other K-pop idols on social media, has suddenly turned into a heated debate that splits fan opinion. Is this a pure expression of sincerity, or a subtle signal that something is beginning to shift within the K-pop industry itself? It all began with a post that perhaps no one expected would explode the way it did. On March 26, 2026, a fan-based account at Rapperj shared a post that quickly spread and stirred the emotions of thousands of fans. In that post, they highlighted something considered rare, even nearly taboo, in the Korean entertainment world: an idol's freedom to openly show support for other idols. The long caption wasn't just ordinary praise, but a deeper reflection on the openness and respect shown by Jungkook. The line, "It's honestly so special seeing Jungkook follow other K-pop idols so freely," became the spark for a discussion far bigger than a simple social media activity. The photo accompanying the post seemed to strengthen the narrative. Jungkook appeared with a wide smile, his expression light, almost carefree. His slightly wet black hair gave off a natural, unforced impression. He wore a black captain-style jacket with shiny button details, paired with hoop earrings that enhanced his charismatic aura. The background resembled a ship deck, complete with a wooden steering wheel and netting, visual elements that subtly symbolized freedom, as if reflecting his unconstrained attitude. And that is exactly where the surprise lies. In an industry long known for its unwritten rules, where interactions between idols are often carefully managed or even limited to maintain image and avoid fandom conflict, Jungkook's move feels like an anomaly. Many fans praise him as mature, sincere, and unafraid to show respect to fellow artists. They see this as proof that behind his status as a global superstar, he still holds on to his humanity. Comments poured in, flooding the post with intense emotion. Some called him a special human being, while others insisted he has every right to live life on his own terms. Phrases like "he literally said I'm gonna live the way I want to" turned into an unofficial manifesto, embraced by his supporters. The support felt genuine, filled with pride, as if they weren't just supporting an idol, but the values he represents. However, beneath the wave of praise, other voices began to question the deeper meaning behind this action. Is this truly about freedom and openness, or is there another layer yet to be fully seen? In a highly structured entertainment world, every move made by a public figure is often dissected down to the smallest detail. And when someone like Jungkook does something different, questions become inevitable. Some view it as a form of soft rebellion, a quiet push against industry norms that have long restricted idol interactions. Without making bold statements or stirring open controversy, Jungkook chooses a simple yet impactful approach: being himself. And precisely because of that simplicity, the impact feels even stronger. He does not confront the system directly, but unintentionally demonstrates that it can be transcended. On the other hand, some believe this could trigger more complex dynamics. In a fandom ecosystem that is deeply loyal and sometimes sensitive, interactions between idols can easily be misinterpreted. Some fans may see it as a sign of closeness, while others may interpret it as a potential shift in loyalty or even a source of conflict. This is where Jungkook's seemingly simple action transforms into something much larger, a symbol that opens the door to limitless interpretation. Interestingly, the narrative "he's too good for this industry" has begun to surface and spread rapidly. The phrase is not just praise, but also carries a tone of concern. Is it possible that someone so open and sincere might struggle to survive in an environment that often demands caution and strategy? Or conversely, could this very attitude be what is needed to inspire change? This phenomenon also reveals a shift in how the public views idols. Where perfection and carefully maintained image once stood as the ultimate standard, authenticity and the courage to be oneself are now gaining greater appreciation. In this sense, Jungkook seems to stand at the intersection of two worlds: the old world filled with unwritten rules, and a new one that values openness and authenticity. The fanbase account at Rapperj, known for consistently sharing positive narratives about Jungkook, managed to capture this moment perfectly. They didn't just share content, they built a story that resonated deeply with fans' emotions. Within hours, the post had been viewed thousands of times, highlighting the powerful appeal of the narrative they presented. What makes this phenomenon even more compelling is how it extends beyond fandom circles. The discussion surrounding Jungkook's actions has begun to evolve into a broader conversation about the culture of the K-pop industry itself. Is it time to reevaluate long-standing norms? Could openness like this become a new standard? Or will it remain a rare exception? Amid all these questions, one thing is clear: Jungkook has sparked not only debate but reflection. He is making people rethink what it truly means to be an idol, where the line lies between professionalism and humanity, and how a small action can carry such profound impact. And perhaps that is the real twist. Not the act of following other idols, but how the world reacts to it. Because behind every follow click, there may lie a deeper message about freedom, courage, and the possibility that even in the most competitive industries, there is still room for genuine sincerity. At this point, the narrative surrounding Jeon Jungkook begins to shift from simple admiration into something far more complex and emotional. Many are starting to wonder, can this kind of sincerity truly endure in the long run? Or will it eventually collide with the realities of an industry that rarely makes space for spontaneity? These questions don't arise without reason. The history of K-pop has shown that even the smallest action taken by an idol can trigger a chain reaction that quickly spirals beyond control. Yet Jungkook seems to move to the rhythm of his own making, as if untouched by the expectations that have long shaped the behavior of many other idols. There is a sense that he is not trying to send any grand message, and perhaps that is precisely why the message received by the public feels so powerful. When someone is not trying to appear sincere, that is often when sincerity feels the most real. Some fans have even begun to see this as a defining moment, a subtle turning point that may one day be remembered as the beginning of a shift in how relationships between idols are perceived. No longer about who stands above whom, but about how they can respect one another while facing the same pressures. In this context, Jungkook's actions feel like a kind of silent code, understood only by those willing to look deeper. Even so, a shadow of doubt remains. There are those who quietly worry that such openness could be misinterpreted, or even exploited by certain parties. In a world constantly under scrutiny, even the purest intentions can transform into controversy within seconds. And it is precisely this tension that makes the story all the more compelling to follow. Is Jungkook opening a new path, or unknowingly challenging boundaries that were never meant to be crossed? There is no definitive answer, but one thing is difficult to deny: this small step has created a powerful ripple, one that may not have reached its peak just yet. And as that wave continues to grow, the spotlight on Jeon Jungkook becomes even sharper, as if the public is no longer just observing what he does, but also trying to interpret what he doesn't say. There's a lingering curiosity: is this truly just an act of self-expression, or the beginning of a larger shift that hasn't been fully realized yet? Behind the light, effortless smile captured in that photo, many are beginning to see something deeper, a form of courage that rarely surfaces in this industry. Not the loud or confrontational kind, but a quiet, almost unspoken bravery, one that moves subtly, yet leaves a wide-reaching impact. And perhaps it is precisely this quiet nature that keeps the debate alive, refusing to fade. Because in the end, the question that continues to echo is no longer about what Jungkook has done, but about how the world will respond to it. Will it follow, resist, or slowly begin to change without even realizing it?